Here we are at the Hudson Country Club for the Western Reserve Academy Alumni event. June 8th, 07. Here we are at the Country Club at Hudson for the Western Reserve Academy Alumni Reunion. It is June 8th, 2007. I'm sorry, June 8th.
Listen to him giving you lessons.
Sweet spot is higher than the middle. Okay. So see it up to the
All right, he looks awful young. Good. Okay.
Well, he did agree to I like
My coaches are all over here, and I need every one of them in terms of telling me what this is all about. So I'm happy to be here. I trust this is the first portion of what will be a memorable and joyful day for all these folks. Glad to be here. I can remember having a very bad swing day. And now it's going to be on record. Just like that.
Club.
By saying I thoroughly enjoyed the last 2 years. It's been a real pleasure working with the administration, faculty, board of trustees, and my colleagues on the Alumni Association board. Especially want to thank Dr. Flanagan for all his support and for the surprises earlier this morning. And I especially want to thank Ray Merck, significant volunteer work on behalf of the school. It is the Alumni Association's highest honor. I'm extremely proud to present the 2007 Alumni Award to Dr. T. Dixon Long, class of 19.
This is faculty. It's been 25 years for me on this particular post, and what can I say? It's been my life's work, and it's school's in my bones, and it's not going to ever leave, I'm sure. The people that are spoken of this morning, Dixon Long. I remember meeting Dixon the first time 26 years ago. He was a professor at Case Western Reserve University. Of course, his son and daughter were on my watch. We remained very close friends during those years. But that's true as I look around. I mean, look at Stretch and Russ and Billy's, Ray Bishop sitting back there, science people, and the various people across the board. You must know the students, and you must spend some comfortable pews. They're here in our hearts and in our minds. So I'll read to you the 35 members deceased, and at the end of the reading of the names, we will toll the bell once for each member of our community. For the class of 1932, Baxter T. Fullerton, George K. Manlove, Henry R. Saulfield, Gillette Wells, Jr. For the class of 1937, George O. Bostwick, Richard G. Roden, Charles Decker, Henry Wheelock Reed, Stevenson M. Taylor, Homer H. Tilkey. For the class of 1942, Robert M. Brennan, John M. Dickerson, Richard T. Dickerson, Philip M. Holstein, Ernest Boyd Quackenbush, John C. Schuler, Donald F. Treat, David H. Wilsey. For the class of 47, Robert T. Breckenridge, James N. Draffy, J. Harvey Graves, John P. Hartstock, Roy A. Ober, Jack L. Renner, Isaac Tripp III, Charles G. Osmond, Andrew T. Yang. For the class of 52, R.W. Apple, Jr., Albert L. Arbaugh, E. William Matthews V, Richard S. Stanson. For the class of 57, John R. McGinnis. For the class of 67, George J. Germain II, Bruce R. Marshall, Jr. And for the class of 02, Keir V. Mardigan.
Everybody wants ice cream, rock, baby, roll. Coca-Cola, ice cola. Everybody wants a Pepsi Cola, a great big scoop of ice cream. You scream.
Oh, that was the sweetest tribute to anyone I've ever read. Yeah. Such
the Athenaeum dormitory. This is the Cartwright House. This is the Hobart House. This is Morgan House. This is Long House. Seymour House. Hey Dave, got you at your best here. All right, got your League All-Star t-shirt on.
Yeah, it's been that long. In the fall, we have the slope. Okay. There's a lacrosse camp that takes place, and they some of I don't know whether any of you. It's from the 1930s. It was. There was a faculty family that lived here. His name was Holmes, and the woman, Hope Holmes, whose husband was the music director for the school, had the idea that this vacant land should be turned into.
This is the old Bicknell gym, which is now connected to the new athletic center called the Murdo Athletic Center, contributed by a man by the name of Murdo. This is Seymour Hall next to the chapel.
At that time, there were no observatories in the United States.
Oh, and no, even nowhere.
Right.
I heard it was west of the Alleghenies, but even in the whole country?
He was at Yale. He says that he used to sit on his windowsill with a handheld telescope, and that was the state of the art at Yale. So when
This is the Ong Library. Seymour Hall, which is now turned into a math and science classroom building. This used to be a library when I was going to school here. As far as I'm concerned, it was a nicer library than what they've got now. This is one of the science classrooms. This is the original clock that was in the Loomis Observatory. There is now a model of this clock. Apparently this clock no longer works after. This is Wood House, where I stayed my first year at Western Reserve Academy. I think I lived down at that far end. The white buildings on the ends are prefect houses, or you're on candid camera. Speaking of handsome devil, look this way, Dave. Hey, there he is.
Very kind of you.
I have amazing upper body strength. I just didn't know what to do with it. I got the death wish. All the elements. All the things together. It's a present like you don't.
Sunday, June 10th. And it's about 8:30. The only event left at this reunion is the breakfast buffet at 9 to 11. Decided to take a little time to videotape the grounds, especially the expansive athletic grounds. These are the grounds next to Ellsworth Hall. This is the bookstore here, which was a converted maintenance building. Purchased a WRA mug here. This is the Athenaeum dormitory. Behind is the expanded gym facilities. This used to be the Bricknell Gymnasium, and it is now expanded to include the Murdo Athletic Center. This is Bricknell House, which is now a dormitory that used to be part of the old athletic facility. And as you can see, there's still quite a bit of grounds here. It's a beautiful spring morning, clear skies. Here's the entrance to Bricknell House. It's got about 7 rooms in it. It's recently renovated. Nice wood grain trim throughout. This used to be the old gymnasium. I think this section right here is still part of the new remodeled gymnasium, which is beautiful throughout. I believe they dedicated that in I want to say 2004. This, I believe, is the south, looking south on the Bricknell Gymnasium. This is the weight room. This is the old tennis court. I don't believe I've ever played here, but it is definitely a standalone court here. The other courts are further back in the newer developments. It's the other side of Bicknell Gymnasium and dormitory. This, I believe, is the old basketball court. Or actually, it's a indoor basketball court. And here's the spiraling facade of the Murdo Athletic Center.